Hello and welcome back to my channel. Took a little bit longer off on the holiday return, but now we are back to do a bunch of catch up. But I was surprised, pleasantly surprised on my return, that MINNIE has released a solo song here. Now, my first exposure to the idea that she was even putting out a solo was, I think, in like November or December when they said that her first album was coming in January, then radio silence. And then suddenly they just dropped this thing. I think there was maybe 24 hours notice of them putting this music video out. I'm assuming that maybe because of the JJ Airlines tragedy, that the lead up in promotions that they wanted to do for this couldn't happen because of like the week of mourning and stuff that they did. So I am going to attest it to being that. Otherwise, zero promotion for this thing, and now suddenly announced her album Her is coming out later this month. So I'm assuming this is just a pre-release here. And when it comes to MINNIE, I've said many times, I've posted questions on Twitter asking you guys like, who in K-pop are you most excited for when their solo drops? This is maybe 3.5, 4 years ago I was probably saying this, and for me it was always MINNIE. MINNIE was the one that I was looking forward to the most. One of my favorite vocals in K-pop, period. Also produces my favorite songs from Idol when it comes to the songs that she works on, specifically on their albums. Hers typically stand out as being my favorite by far. The type of vibe that she has, her kind of melancholic, dreary voice, I love that stuff. So I had always been waiting for her solo release, and here we have our first taste of it with Blind Eyes Red. Let's get to it. This is MINNIE from Idol. Solo time. Oh, filling the ultra wide. That's a horse butt.
Oh no, here we go. Watch me shake you low.
Got these new headphones just for this.
Asking questions I don't even know. Take it soft and slow. My obsession grows. Everybody asking questions I don't even know. Oh, talking real fast when I got you, baby.
Back to blonde MINNIE. Oh, okay.
I guess in more and blind, yeah. Tell me when you're lost to find you. Lost to find you. You got me calling my apartment screaming, yeah. You want somebody who can touch you like a
Ah, God, the visuals.
masterpiece, my blinded eyes. He put that body on me. He's sick of calling no one else. He ain't gonna call it for me. Eyes are blinded.
I wasn't expecting this to be so sensual.
Look at the place I'm in. You got me FaceTiming. You got my eyes walking, my fire stalked, and I think I'm in. Riding like I'm starting for the money, yeah. Sick and tired of the running and got funny there. Talking real fast when I got you, baby. Spending my time thinking about you lately. I can see no more, I'm blind, yeah. Tell me when you're lost to find you. Lost to find you.
Man, this like horror adjacent vibe works so wells for her. The eyes wide shut kind of thing is just really well suited for this. I had mentioned just previously she has a very melancholic, dreary sounding voice. She can have that, at least. You hear it on tracks like Oh My God for sure. Or even like oh man, what am I blanking on? The song they performed for Queendom that is so unbelievably incredible is one of my favorite performances, but I'm blanking on the name right now. She can deliver that, and she's doing that here. With a little bit of like stylistic autotune on her vocals, which I'm unsure how I feel about. This song is definitely very mass appeal radio sounding friendly to me. I like how shrill those tones get in the back.
Watch me shake you low. Everybody asking questions I don't even know.
This video has like beautiful texture in its visuals. Everything kind of being reminiscent of an eye, of like the cornea, the blood vessels extending from your pupil. It's got a really cool look of being bloodshot.
My obsession grows. Everybody asking questions I don't even know. You got me calling my apartment screaming. You want somebody who can touch you.
Oh, that looks so sick.
I'm your masterpiece, my blinded eyes. He put that body on me. Oh, he's sick of
That's a body, all right.
as he ain't gonna call it for me as a blind. I seem to forget where I am when you come over.
God, I love that look so much. It's fucking metal, man. It feels like those are the blood vessels of your eye, but how they hang low like roots of a tree, they're like tendrils. Oh, it's so cool.
Down on it, forfeit, blinded eyes.
Oh man, this is oozing with style. Music video, absolute 10 out of 10. Song, I'm feeling like 7 right now, but that could change. It is like so close and adjacent to the type of stuff that I love so very much. It's got mood, it is atmospheric, it's pretty dark, all things that I really do love. But I think musically, something about this also feels like a track I've heard 100 times. It feels very artistic radio friendly, like that version of it. So that's one part that maybe is throwing me off in some ways, but let's listen to it again. Visually killing it. Maybe I'll come even more around on the song.
Oh no, here we go. Watch me shake you low.
I will say that the lyrics, I get a little dissonance between some of the lyrics in this song and the high concept of this vibe in general. Like there's like basically an eyeball looking right at her.
Everybody asking questions I don't even know.
She goes from black to her red outfit.
My obsession grows. Everybody asking questions I don't even know. Talking real fast when I got you, baby.
Like I've kind of been waiting for Idol to go back to a sound or vibe kind of like this that I think they've lost in the last 2 years. Yeah. Really smashing the understated, almost sleepy-like vocals that she does so very well, where she feels like she's fighting between consciousness and falling asleep on the microphone. I love that sound. That's my best way to explain it.
Look at the place I'm in. You got me FaceTiming. You got my eyes walking my fire stop.
Lyrics like that throw me out of the song. I like these all different like red motifs of just that being the color of passion, but also they use the red threads like threads of fate. Some lyrics really take me out, but I think outside of those 2 lines, they're pretty good. Yeah, the chorus specifically is really growing on me. I like how smoothly we transition from the verse into the chorus. Yeah, those shifting synths in the back are really nice.
Watch me shake you low. Everybody asking questions I don't even know. Take it soft and slow. My obsession grows. Everybody asking questions I don't need to know. You got me cold.
That's the look though. That is the look of the video.
Can touch you like a I'm your masterpiece, my blinded eyes. You put that body on me. Are you sick of calling no one else?
Oh, the struggle right now. Where's my water? Tonally, we're nailing it. We're doing exactly what I want to see Minnie put out, 1000%. This is one of those kind of songs that I listen to, and I'm like, we're like 70% of the way there to exactly what I want to hear. I don't know what it is. It's one of those things where it's like hard to add some kind of constructive criticism because I don't know what I'm missing exactly. Other than that, like this song is kind of, you get what you get from the first minute of it as you do throughout the rest of it. It doesn't change up too much. It stays very low key throughout, which isn't necessarily an issue. I guess the song as a whole is just maybe something that sounds like I've heard it many times before. So maybe expecting for something a little bit more unique thrown within the song. I don't know if that could go with a different kind of, extended bridge, but it's a pretty simplistic, straightforward track that I think is pretty effective at creating, I guess, the atmosphere for this release as a whole, anticipation of what the rest of the tracks might be. Although when you have a pre-release of a style like this, you have to wonder, is that then what she's going to follow up with when it comes to the title track itself? Or are we going to get something much more bright and different than this? But I think that we're going for a very particular style throughout the whole album, so I'm going to expect a little bit more of the same when it comes to the title track, which I don't even know what that is. I just know the album is called Her. But for this pre-release, I think a pretty damn good start. Let me know what you guys think of Blind Eyes Red. I think this is going to be a pretty popular one. It has a real mass appeal sound, I think, in terms of what I think people can latch onto and is pretty inoffensive overall. I think that this is something that will catch on for sure. So let me know your thoughts on Blind Eyes Red. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new. It's good to be back after not recording anything for so very long. I'll see you guys in the next one.